signs reading. See what's going on with you guys. Oops, blew that one out on accident. Let me relight you. Alright. So let's start with the Mystic Martian. Got dust all over my desk. Alright, so your current energy is feeling like, you know what, actually, before I pull cards from this, I'm going to read from the Rumi. See what words of wisdom we can get for you. Alright, let's get to the beginning of this one. Who are you and what do you want? He said, who is at the door? I said, your humble slave. He said, why have you come? I said, to offer salams. He said, how long will you wait? I said, until you call. He said, how long will you boil? I said, until you resurrect me. I laid claim to love, swore oaths of love, and told how I lost all power and position for love. He said, the judge asked to see your witness, these tears, these pale cheeks. Your witness has bloodshot eyes and cannot be trusted. I said, by your high justice, they are just and true. He said, who is your companion? Your gift of imaginal vision. What called you here? The fragrance of your cup. What do you want? Faithfulness and intimacy. What do you want from me? He said, your subtle grace. Where is the greatest pleasure? In Caesar's palace. I said, and what did you see there? 100 fascinations. And then, he said, then why is it so desolate? For fear of thieves. Who is the thief? He said, whatever challenges our vanity, I said. Where's safety? He said, in abstinence and pure consciousness of God. What is abstinence? I said, the way of peace. Where's catastrophe? In the corner of your love. Or in the street of your love, sorry. And how do you travel there? He asked. With integrity, I said. Silence. If I were to utter more, you would be left completely gone. Without a roof or door. Alright. So, that was pretty intense. See what that means. Because what I gather there is kind of somebody who's coming to terms with their feelings, because that is a lot about love. Also, it's kind of like an admission of, like, you know, there may not be peace on that path. You know, it might be, you know, there's risk of ruin, there's risk of hurt, there's risk of all kinds of shit. And it's kind of like taking that leap anyway, you know? The shadow self, denial, projection, and shame. Alright, so yeah, working on your shadow self may be part of this. Or this could be triggering your shadow work. Let's see. Deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. This could have to do with the shadow work also. I feel like it's two sides of the same coin. You know, you first have to apply pressure where it hurts, and then you're able to find the source and heal it. So, let's see. What do the cards have to say for you? So you can see my dude. Alright. So Princess of Wands, you could be a fire sign. Or you could just be in this very motivated energy. It's youthful energy. Curious energy. It's kind of like trying to embark on your journey and kind of take on your birthright here. So let's clarify the Princess of Wands. I want to know a bit more about you. Whether you're male or female, this is just the energy that you're showing up as like an amateur creator or somebody who's like creative in some way. Yeah, with the star in reverse, it's like you feel like you haven't gotten the proper recognition for your creations here. It's like you struggle to get into the spotlight, but you feel a sense of purpose for it. With the Three of Pentacles, it's really telling you to make connections in regards to this work. You know, networking can be really important. Seven of Pentacles is also saying maybe look into different areas of work, you know, look at different skill sets you could be working it in. So Three of Pentacles, let's talk about these connections. Yeah, Queen of Cups in reverse. These are connections that are non-romantic connections that you'll be making. It's work related, it's networking, it's like finding a way to get your name out there or your work out there. Seven of Pentacles, it tells me that you're looking at different options, different avenues of which you could take this. It feels very new. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, this is a death in reverse. So yeah, this is a rebirth after you've probably done some shadow work. You know, you've already kind of faced your demons a bit here. With the Three of Swords, it tells me that this shadow work could have been triggered by a heartbreak, right? You could have lost something significant. Three of Swords is like being heartbroken, but it's like you're not allowing yourself to dwell on that. You're not allowing that to be the center focus of your life. It's like you're like, no, fuck that. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna be happy. I'm not gonna sit here and dwell and be miserable, right? This is like that come up energy. Like you're like, you know what? These fools don't fucking believe in me. Watch me. Watch me, right? That's the energy I'm seeing. Watch me. And honestly, I feel like this will be your best revenge. You know, because you're not seeking revenge. You're seeking greatness for yourself. And when you seek greatness for yourself, everybody else kind of crumbles. All your enemies kind of like are defeated by that, by your victories. And they should be. So let's talk about this heartbreak a little bit. Three of Swords. Heartbreak always kind of has a way of doing this, like triggering an awakening. Yeah. Knight of Wands in reverse with the blasted tower. That tells me that somebody was full of shit, and because they were full of shit, you walked away. You were like, fuck this, goodbye. Or, you know, it came apart at least. Something here fell apart. Seven of Swords in reverse tells me that you're very honorable, right? This tells me that you're not somebody who lies, cheats, or steals, but this does also tell me that you're somebody who is done with people who are like that, right? With the Knight of Wands in reverse, somebody who lies to you, you're definitely putting an end to that. Four of Wands in reverse, this could be the end of a marriage. I kind of want to clarify the Seven of Swords in reverse. I think I have this deck backwards. Very nice. Never know which fucking direction to hold these things in. So, Seven of Swords in reverse. Energy of being honorable, right? Having integrity. And letting go of things that just don't have integrity, right? Letting go of people, energies that don't. Okay. We got 777 on the board. We got Seven of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, and Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is telling me that you ain't concerned about that because you've got options, right? You've got options. You're not like an unattractive person, or you're not unable to find other people, right? It's this energy of kind of knowing your worth. And I see that, you know, you do have admirers, like people who seek you out. And you're kind of in this energy of like, why would I waste my time with somebody who's full of shit when I've got all these options? And that's facts. I mean, why would you? Why would you deal with an energy that is full of shit if you've got all these options? Four of Wands in reverse tells me this could be a marriage or at least a very long-term relationship, something very substantial. Because it looks like at one point you were building that kind of a life with them, like a married kind of a life. You're like, hell nah. I got options, bitch. Alright. Four of Wands in reverse. Oh, fuck. Okay. The Devil comes out with the Five of Wands in reverse. This is kind of fucking miraculous, actually. It's like you're dealing with a narcissist, right? The epitome of lying, cheating, stealing. And with the Five of Wands in reverse, it's like you're not fighting them. There's no conflict between you. It's just fucking over, right? It's just this energy of, like, even the Devil is bored of trying to fuck with you. Like, because they're just not winning. They're not getting anything out of this. I feel like you're very divinely protected. And the less they get out of you, the better. You know, Princess of Wands is also somebody who speaks their truth, who lives their truth, who lives in that light. You know? So what is your advice from Spirit? Yeah, with the Hermit in reverse, this could be a Virgo. Also, it could be telling you that it's time to climb out of your shell and go into the world a bit. Right now, it's not the time to be, like, so introverted. Right now is the time to kind of, like, let your light shine. are we? Okay, so the universe card comes out when there's like a message from the universe or advice from the universe, right? Something that the universe has been trying to guide your attention to for some time here. So let's tap into that. What is it that the universe wants you specifically to hear? Right? It's trying to draw your attention. If you see the eyeball here, it's really trying to draw your attention in. There's something you need to hear in regards to your situation. What is that? Queen of Pentacles in reverse with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse is like kind of saying that you need to let this go. This is not your wish fulfillment. This is a cycle that needs to come to an end, which I feel like you're already aware of that. Also, I feel like it's telling you that you need to let go of this materialistic energy that kind of follows you in different partners in different situations. It's almost like you're meeting the same devil with different faces, right? And you need to really use your discernment with people and stop chasing people who have those similar red flags, right? Who fall into that same kind of narcissistic behavior. Queen of Swords in reverse is kind of telling me that you're not allowing this to make you bitter or cold. On the contrary, actually, you're kind of like, you're trusting right now. You're trusting in the universe and trusting in your situation. With the Four of Swords, you know rest from strife is coming on the other end of this tower, you know. Also, I feel with the Queen of Swords in reverse, it's kind of telling me that your enemies are defeated before you even draw your sword, before you even enter the battlefield. So there's not really a reason to draw the sword in the first place. It's like saying just kind of let the doors open and close as they need to. Don't resist it. Don't try to change it. Don't try to, you know, force your will on the situation. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, yeah, tells me you need to stop putting work and effort into this connection. Because it's not balanced. You're giving more than you're receiving. And you're really being called to stop giving to this energy. You don't work for them. You work for you. Alright, so let's see what Kali has to say on this. Kaliyantra. You have more power to evoke a positive shift in your circumstances than you realize. If anything required for success is lacking, the Divine Mother shall provide it. You are crossing a crucial spiritual threshold. Stay focused, let distractions fall away, and continue to commit yourself to what matters the most in your heart. A more beautiful experience awaits you. See, this is kind of exactly what we were talking about, so I feel comfortable with leaving it here, because I feel like you got the gist of it. Like, this is part of that growing energy, right? Growing into your purpose, okay? Like, we have to have our karmic relationships, and we also have to understand when those karmic relationships are finished so that we can fulfill other soul contracts. You don't want lifetime after lifetime just you paying one karmic debt after another. You want to resolve as many as you can in one life. And God have mercy on Genghis Khan, because he's got a lot of soul ties, yeah, and also right here at the top of the deck, I'm seeing the Princess, or the Queen of Wands, which is cool, because in the beginning of the deck, or in the beginning of the reading, you showed up as the Princess of Wands, and now at the end, I'm seeing at the top of the deck the Queen of Wands, and that really tells me that there's like a maturing that happens here, a lot of growing up. This triggers a lot of growth in you. And I feel like overall that's a beautiful thing to gain from this situation. As trivial, as meaningless as it may seem at times, there's always a reason and there's always a lesson. And if you feel particularly triggered, you need to stop and ask yourself why you're allowing this energy to trigger you. You know they're the devil energy. You know that's the energy they're sitting in. And so they're going to try. So you need to beef up your emotional and spiritual boundaries, dude. And that's really where it all lies. But yeah, that's pretty much what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Namaste. I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.